Welcome everybody, just thought I'd give an update to the video that I've published before this one about the TJD unboxing. This is just going to be my quick overview about this device. Generally though, and I will demonstrate as the video goes on, but if you haven't already watched the previous video, I'll link it up on screen right now about what to look for should you want to review it. So yeah, I'm currently turning on the device as we speak everybody. But yeah, the device in question, generally for YouTube, is not really as great. The processing power tend to lag in between videos. It to buffer in some cases, even when you lower the quality. And again, over 3 GB processing speed, I generally thought it could handle YouTube. However, on the lowest setting, and I mean on the lowest quality, you could just about get by with the video. However, if you're trying to do multitasking, it'll slow it down even further. And I find this all for basic games. Word search generally is enough processing power to handle basic games, but I find when it gets to more video streaming and more demanding tasks, the device then tends to freeze, and then you have to try and restart it and navigate to where you last was in order to finish the video that you was watching. But also for web searching ability, generally for simple, and I mean really simple tasks, web searching, maybe email at a push, I think you won't be disappointed. But the buffering happened during a YouTube videos that I played throughout my trial at the device. Generally, if you've got patience though, it's you get what you pay for sort of scenario. But generally, if you have patience and you're already on a tight budget, this shouldn't exceed all your expectations, but it should get anything every day. Again, with video streaming, it's kind of a 60-40, to include that the battery isn't all good either. I have charged the device fully on numerous occasions over the last week, and generally the battery only lasts me around 2 hours, 2.5 hours at maximum, and that's with the brightness being in the 50%. So if you were to lower it even further, generally then your YouTube streaming and every other streaming will be impacted because you can't see the picture as bright as it should on a natural display. So the battery overall disappointing as well, may I say. But that's just my personal experience of the device. But yeah, the battery isn't all great. You tend to find you have to recharge it. So if you want long journeys, generally I don't think it's gonna really be doable for that. But that's just the battery, the video streaming. I only use it for video streaming purposes anyway, everybody. That's the primarily reason for the device being purchased. But the battery, though, hopefully I should have got 3 hours at least before recharging it, but you don't. And generally, as well, there's no power saver on the device either. So even if you are running low on battery, you can't do a power save to keep the last remaining battery left going. So there's no power saving mode on here at all. But the RAM, everybody, you just gotta think about, you're not gonna get an iPad for the price of this device. You're not gonna get anything close to it. But it is come to personal preference, and with my preference of the device mainly is video streaming. It doesn't really exceed my expectation, because as you can see here, I've actually put on the YouTube app and I haven't actually loaded it properly, and I am connected to the Wi-Fi and it's haven't come on. So generally my review on all for this device out of a 10, I would say is a 4.5, and that's just being generous really. But let me know what you think, everybody. Do you think this device worked out for you? Are you left disappointed as well? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I thank you for watching.